1-3-1 comps with Odoamne on the Jace. They're one of the few teams to really try that out last split, see if it can kind of come to fruition as they've been steadily improving over the course of last split and into this split. But it is now the Galio for Promiscu. Pressure to move in, looking to contest this red buff. Zanzara now walking forward. Hit the blast cone though, so there's no escapement. Promiscu and Jeskler are in the area. They can get this one kicked off. A taunt getting ready to come over the wall. Inspired now running for his life, but that Gwen damage is so much. First blood for Odoamne, and now the Kindred ult is coming in. It's Trimby in the midst of everyone, but he's level 5. Flash over the wall from Inspired. It's clean. He made his way out to safety, but still Astralis coming out on top of the platform for Promiscu. They're not done yet. Trimby goes down. The flash out from Larson. He's been snared over the wall.
No flash on White Knight, but he's able to disengage. Good stuff overall for Astralis, but looks like Rogue. Oh, hang on. White Knight.
Very bold for White Knight to stick around here. He's going to use the spell shield on one half of the Draven ult. The first half does still hit. That's big damage. The fear is going to come out, but Hansama tanking the tower means there's no follow-up to hurt them too much. Inspired just going to grab an objective in the meantime. You can see only one mark for the Kindred. Now yesterday, Inspired going to be a fast dragon take from Astralis. This one will not be contested, or will it? The Whirling Death will not find it. So it's
Rogue to just drop the Herald there and actually just make that trade happen as
Slicer is going to be in trouble trying to dash back on safety, but he leaps right into Zanzara. He's getting burned down in his Shroud. Ooh, smoked Akali. Not one I've had before, but there she goes.
3 members committed towards the bot lane as another fight happens in mid.
Now you can have the Herald on the top side. Hansama getting aggressive, but Promiscu just zooming out to safety. Shirelli is making sure that he can get back, stay safe. Now the wave clear is not fantastic from a Galio and a Senna, but it might be enough to stop the push as the Herald continues to move in on the top side. Meanwhile, as
we mentioned, their front-to-back teamfight comp is not as easy to execute as, say, Astralis' composition is. You need like a lot of good setup. You need a lot with anything for their own. I like that Jessica and Promiscu actually moved back into the mid lane to hold that wave. But Zanzara could be in some danger here. Good cover from Jessica.
TP now coming in. It's going to go. It's Larson on the flank, maybe looking to get something done. Shuriken Flip's going to be big here. Odoamne on the bottom side looking to fight Magic Felix. Keep in mind, Odoamne has a lot of damage. Can he finish the job before the TP comes in? And yes, they can. Fighting against the clock.
Magic test is still going strong for both sides.
Right now moving down. Astralis now backing off. Jessica has to be careful here. Gonna try to walk, but you just see it just by the end. Big damage coming in, but there's a response from the Rumble. Inspired getting burnt down very low. Astralis now backing off, now looking to fight this one. Now he's in the midst of the entire team. Larson buying a bit of space. Goes golden, waiting for a brief moment, but he just gets taken down. White Knight now in the midst of everyone, leaping forward with the Stride Breaker. Trimby trying to run out to safety, flashing away to avoid the fear, and Astralis, they've taken
already been used. They didn't actually find that re-engage, but now Odo has found Zanzara.
Odoamne coming over the wall. Dragon gonna be picked up by Zanzara. He's gonna be okay with that one. But it's the needlework. It's the Gwen. Just gonna snippity snip him down to size. Zanzara gets taken out.
Snippity snip. Zanzara, you are rip. Beautiful stuff from
Bars. Hansama in trouble. Remember, no flash from earlier. As you highlighted, Betty, it's good damage coming in from the Senna. She's getting scarier and scarier, but the Braum is there to body block. Hansama's still in trouble. Hansama gets taken down. Reverse Justice Punch to finish it, but Rogue still find the fight. Promiscu getting picked up in the exchange. Not got the Predator, but he hasn't watched enough F1 for this one. 3K getting lower. No room to take this one away. Miracle Shock Blast will not be enough. Trimby just playing Pong, making sure that one can't make it into the pit. The Natcher goes down. Akali was the breakout pick in week 1. Instantly went from non-existent to incredibly overpowered, incredibly gone.
Same pizzazz doesn't seem to be there, but that doesn't mean that their team is underperforming. Now he's in a 1v2. Let's see how he does.
Leaping out nearsighted. Goes golden, but he has the second use of the ultimate, so he can dash right back to safety. Got the Ignite out, now has the Shuriken Flip to go back in. Gonna try to turn it, but it's just too much damage.
No flash. Bot lane also pushes in mid. So overall, Rogue still benefiting from this. This is largely Astralis just trying to get something back on the map. So I definitely don't think that was a bad death for Larson. But it will definitely be a huge net gain for Rogue as they look for another engage.
Forward, Odoamne off to the side. Jessica has to be careful here. They're trying to isolate Odoamne. They're walking away. Needlework comes out, but Astralis just retreating. The tier 2's not there. Odoamne, the Shroud fades. He has to get out. Magic Felix now going forward. Magic Felix in hammer form, though. Can't really afford to poke. Has to be committed to the all-in, so he's just going to back away. Astralis in the Infernal. 4th Drake overall, however, but Astralis ready to contest this one. Early Equalizer, not amounting to a lot, and Rogue stepping forward. The Equalizer gone means they're feeling pretty comfortable to engage this fight, but Astralis just going to grab mid lane prio and potentially back off, but a big shock blast on Hansama. Him coming into this fight at 30%, 40% HP is going to be massive. Odoamne, that said, buying so much space with the Needlework, buying so much space with the Hollowed Mist, and now he's going to be in trouble. Leaps back out, final stack at Needlework. Now using the Zonius, it's Akali on the backside. All eyes on Larson, all eyes on the Akali. Getting away from the taunt, buying a bit more.
Cannot be used as easily as they would have liked. Things like the Nocturne ultimate was there to disengage.
I don't know. Producers told me not to fall for the bait, but I actually don't have a good answer for you, Vedius.
I don't know.
Senna's gun is obviously the most comic example if she's huge. Jessica, that said, his big gun is not going to save him if he gets knocked from across the wall. Equalizer coming down the road. Have they overcommitted? Senna ult across the entire team.
No engage!
Guys, you can't both re-engage. Someone has to engage. Inspired, though, is going to grab a free Drake. So right now, Rogue are winning out of this one pretty clearly.
Here we go. The trade for the Baron.
Is it a 50-50, though? Can they get anyone in the area and into the pit? Now, Inspired is on the way, but it's 6K. It's getting lower. They're burning through it. It's going to be hard for Astralis to fight in this pit, though, if they get caught up. The Akali might have room to work. Can they steal it? No! Zanzar has taken it away. If they win the fight, this is going to be massive. But White Knight caught in the midst of everybody. They're getting absolutely shredded. Promise Q, the ulti is canceled. White Knight gets nothing in the midst of it. It's 2 Barons for a triple. As the range differences come through.
But I still think that when you see, like, 150, you know,
you're sweating.
That's when I'm kind of like...
Zara, right into the scissors. That's not where he wants to be. He's in a giant robot, but the scissors still cut through him. Inspired gonna grab that one. Now Odoamne is on the hunt, trying to free fire a little bit more here. Last stack of the ulti now coming out. Needlework getting some work done in this one. Promise Q gets taken down. Jessica, another name on the list. It's all too easy for Rogue. They break open Astralis and they just shred through them.
They finally get another good fight and they absolutely clean house. 4 members of Astralis end up falling short, and 5 members of Rogue are now making their way towards the enemy nexus. They're looking to get themselves to 5-2, sit towards the top of the table here in the LEC, and continue to dominate.
While Astralis found some opportunities to fight back, ultimately Rogue more consistent in their execution, finding the Baron, finding the 3rd Dragon, finding the fight, and now finding the win. Inspired healing up here just out of tower range. White Knight gonna leap in, but he mistimes it. And that means it's going to be an ace for Rogue and a clean finish at the end of this game. All 5 members take that back. 4 members of Astralis knocked out.
Well, we didn't get as many